The reality is far more complex and far more fascinating. Unlike billionaires such as Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, the royal family doesn't operate like a traditional business empire. Their wealth is tied to centuries of land ownership, investments, and state-backed institutions. Much of what they own isn't personally theirs. It belongs to something known as the Crown. The Crown estate alone is worth billions, generating massive annual profits. But here's the twist. The profits go to the UK government, not directly into the royals' pockets. In return, the monarchy receives a percentage known as the sovereign grant, which funds their official duties. Still, beyond public funding lies a hidden world of private estates, priceless jewels, and investments passed down through generations. So are they trillionaires? Not exactly. But when you combine assets, influence, land, and legacy, the royal family operates on a level of wealth that few individuals or even corporations can truly match. And this is just the beginning. At the heart of royal wealth lies one of the most powerful property portfolios in the world, the Crown Estate. Valued at over £15 billion, this massive collection includes prime real estate in London, offshore wind farms, and vast stretches of land across the UK. It's not just old castles and countryside, it's modern, income-generating assets that make serious money. Every year, the Crown Estate generates hundreds of millions in profit. But here's where things get interesting. The reigning monarch doesn't actually own it in a personal sense. Instead, it's held in trust for the nation. That means King Charles can't sell Buckingham Palace or cash out the assets like a billionaire CEO might. However, the royal family benefits through the sovereign grant, which is funded by a percentage of those profits, currently around 25%. That money pays for royal travel, palace maintenance, staff salaries, and official events. But even with this arrangement, the Crown Estate represents something far more powerful than cash. It represents control over land, influence, and long-term wealth generation. It's a system built over centuries, evolving from monarchy rule into a hybrid of tradition and modern finance. And while it may not make the royals trillionaires on paper, it gives them access to a financial ecosystem that is almost impossible to replicate. While the Crown Estate is public-facing, the royal family also holds significant private wealth, and this is where things get truly intriguing. King Charles III inherited vast personal assets from Queen Elizabeth II, including the Duchy of Lancaster, a private estate worth over £650 million. This duchy generates income directly for the monarch, separate from government funding. Then there's Prince William, who controls the Duchy of Cornwall, valued at over £1 billion. This estate provides him with millions in annual income, funding his lifestyle and charitable work. But the real mystery lies in assets we don't fully see: investments, art collections, and offshore holdings. The royal collection alone is estimated to be worth billions, featuring priceless paintings by Leonardo da Vinci and Rembrandt. While technically held in trust, it adds to the immense cultural and financial weight of the monarchy. And let's not forget the crown jewels, arguably priceless. These gems symbolize power and history, but their true value is beyond calculation. Unlike modern billionaires who flaunt their wealth through companies and stock markets, the royal family's fortune is layered, discreet, and deeply rooted in history. It's not just about money, it's about legacy. And that legacy is what keeps their wealth growing across generations. If wealth had a physical form for the royal family, it would look like palaces and castles scattered across the UK. Buckingham Palace alone is estimated to be worth over £1 billion. Then there's Windsor Castle, Balmoral, Sandringham. The list goes on. But here's something most people don't realize. The monarch doesn't personally own all of these properties. Some belong to the Crown Estate, while others are privately owned. For example, Balmoral Castle and Sandringham House are private properties, passed down through generations. That means King Charles can use, renovate, or even sell them if he chooses. Beyond residences, the royal family controls vast amounts of land. In fact, they are among the largest landowners in the UK and even globally. This land isn't just symbolic, it generates income through agriculture, leasing, and development. And here's where the trillionaire idea starts to make sense. If you combine all the land, buildings, and long-term value, you're looking at a scale of wealth that goes beyond simple bank balances. It's asset-based power wealth that grows quietly over time. While billionaires rise and fall with markets, the royal family's assets are designed to last for centuries. Money is powerful, but influence is priceless. And this is where the British royal family truly stands apart. Their global reach extends far beyond wealth. From diplomacy to charity, their presence can shape economies, boost tourism, and even influence international relations. For example, royal events like weddings or coronations generate billions in economic impact, attracting tourists and global attention. Brands linked to royal endorsements often see massive spikes in sales, a phenomenon known as the royal effect. But influence isn't just about business. It's about soft power. The monarchy represents stability, tradition, and national identity. In many ways, that symbolic power is worth more than any financial asset. Unlike billionaires who rely on companies, the royal family's influence is embedded in history, culture, and global perception. And that influence opens doors that money alone cannot. So when people call them trillionaires, they're not just talking about cash, they're talking about a level of power that transcends numbers. Because in the end, true wealth isn't just what you own, it's what you can influence. So are the British royals actually trillionaires? The honest answer is no, but also not exactly. On paper, their personal wealth is estimated in the billions, not trillions. Compared to modern tech billionaires, their liquid assets are relatively modest. But when you factor in everything the crown estate, private duchies, land ownership, priceless collections, and global influence, the picture changes dramatically. They operate within a system of wealth that is larger than any individual fortune. It's a blend of public assets, private inheritance, and institutional power that has been built over hundreds of years. In many ways, the monarchy is less like a family and more like a living financial empire. And while they may not be trillionaires in the traditional sense, their access to wealth, resources, and influence puts them in a category of their own. A category where money is just one piece of the puzzle. Because the real secret behind their trillionaire lifestyle isn't just wealth. It's time, legacy, and power combined. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on content like this. And let me know in the comments what topic should we cover next. See you in the next one.